Hi. Hello. How are you? Tonight is just a casual, let's talk. We haven't talked in a few days. I got back to my regular content and I wanted to just chit chat. I got something going on with my internet though here. I don't know what's going on. Hold on. All right, that's better. All right. I was having problems with my connection. The stream health was not the best. All right. Oh my God, Leah. What about Leah? We have been talking about makeup. So, let's see. Who was in there? What's her face? Hi, Layla. Lori. The new Norvina palettes are out by Anastasia Beverly Hills, her daughter. Her daughter has a couple pro palettes that just came out. So Lori was talking about those. And I was talking about how I have, let me show you. I was just talking about this palette that I have by Anastasia. Soft Glam. And I was saying that the they have like a really good like section over here, but like the colors that are up on this side just aren't really the best. And then these two pinks are just kind of out of it because they don't really, there's not a lot of blendable options for these two. So it's like you'd have to do pink and orange and it's just not my favorite. I've seen some different videos on different looks for them, but overall, like the way that the palette is designed, I'm just not like you can do a good stuff with the orange and then there's some decent stuff with here, but there, even with the browns, there's just, I don't know. It's not my favorite palette. It was the first palette I ever bought. I know a lot of people really, really like it, but it is not my favorite. And then the second palette I got was, and I'm new to palettes, FYI, just this summer. The second palette I got was Let's Gold by Makeup Forever. And this one, again, is the green. I liked it because of the olives, but there's right here and right here. But they're actually like, they look light, but they're really, really dark when you put them on. So there's not a lot of good light colors for blending. But I really like this palette for the oranges. Like some of the oranges that you see me wear are over here. And then the one I was wearing a lot this summer was the Nude Palette. And I absolutely love this palette. This is by Huda Beauty. The colors blend so well. It's a fun pink one. But tonight I'm wearing this one, and this is what I've been wearing all week since I got it. It's the Honey Palette by Urban Decay. I absolutely love it. All of the colors blend really well together. There's so many different looks that you can make with it. It's a very like neutral palette that you can still get glam with. And it works really nice with my skin tone. It's a nice fall palette. There's a new Too Faced palette that's coming out too with fall colors that I was actually looking at. I think the Urban Decay one is like $55. I was just talking. You guys always ask what I'm wearing. And then I recently got this color from Huda. I really like her lip glosses. This color is like really muted and I don't really love it. So yeah. I'm not wearing that right now. I'm just wearing a Sephora with my, oh my God, you guys, the Fenty lip gloss is my favorite right now. So good. Hi, Caitlin. Hi Amber, hi Dread, hi Layla. Hi Sandy, hi Mikkel. Hi Brittany, Jesse, Sherry. And then, I don't know, yeah. Jessie Bear helps with my stuff. And then for my hair, I use Olaplex. I know I saw a lot of you guys like, you got an Olaplex. I use it. And then I already have a good toner shampoo. I use Pulp Riot Barcelona, which is amazing. It's kind of expensive, but my hairstylist swears by it. So I usually mix my purple toner shampoo with some Olaplex. And then I recently just got the Olaplex oil for like heat, and I'm loving it. Now I'm not loving some chunks of like brassiness under here, so we're just gonna have to hide it. It's a work in progress, you guys. A work in progress. You really do need good products. I didn't really have a topic, you guys. It was just tonight's tea. There was nothing planned for this. Just a chit chat. Chitting and chatting. Are you moving to Minnesota, Scarlett? It's my son's birthday on Friday, so I haven't even thought about, for Halloween, he has this like dragon costume that he wore last year, and he decided that he wants to wear that on the bottom, and then he has a Jurassic World Indoraptor mask that he wants to wear on the top, and he's going to be a hybrid dragon dinosaur. Like, that was his idea. He doesn't even really trick or treat, so I do need merch. I'm feeling a lot better, you guys. So much better. It's been really good few days. Just sort of decompressing, evaluating stuff, talking to people, figuring some things out. I've learned a lot in the last couple days. Lots of fires in the oven, but nothing super big at this point. And just trying to like decompress and remember that with this job comes public scrutiny, because I am now, according to my attorney, a public figure. Thanks, Eric. I love my attorney. So there's that. You trade in, as my attorney said, privacy for the public figure. It's one of Leslie's kids' birthdays today, I think. Or I don't know. Does anyone know who Bobby is? Is Bobby her husband, or is Bobby her kid? Happy birthday, Bobby. Happy birthday, Bobby. What did you see coming, Angie? I am the bomb.com. Oh, that's so sweet. Yeah, I adore Leslie and her sister, by the way. It's actually been really fun to do this together, because we can kind of like figure stuff out and find out what went wrong, figure out what we can do to make this not happen again, and really work together to make it a better experience for all of you guys, since so many of you are on both of our channels. I talked to Matt very briefly today, and he said he enjoyed last night. He had fun. He's looking forward to coming back. What else? Todd Chrisley is literally on all over social media basically saying he's vindicated, but he was never like, the charges that were in Georgia are so small by comparison to what he's facing in the federal indictment. Like, the federal indictment has a lot of bank fraud and wire fraud and then other forms of fraud, and so the tax evasion is only a tiny fraction of what they're facing. I think the tax evasion only encompasses two counts of the 10 counts of the indictment. So while he might be able to like shore up some of that, there's aspects of this that I don't know. You know how you're just like, oh, I'm really glad for you, but I feel like this is spin. Like, in my opinion, I feel like that was like a spin move, but again, I don't know. You're not very late, Stephanie. I'm not really talking about anything yet. I don't really understand how they get this into this situation either. The only thing I can say is that when you're self-employed or you have like income revenue streams coming in, like say for me, like I'm considered self-employed. I get money streams coming in all kinds of different ways, from YouTube, from AdSense, if I sell merch. I have a Patreon, but I'm so bad at Patreon, you guys. I'm terrible because Patreon is so... Just imagine having to have so many different platforms, and then you have to engage on your platforms, and it's like, I have so many different platforms. Like, how am I going to navigate having my YouTube channel and then navigate my Patreon? I've never been good with my Patreon. It's overall, I find, a very clunky website. Now that I've hit 30,000 subscribers, I'm supposed to be offered the opportunity to have like memberships here, which I would much rather do on YouTube than on Patreon. Because then it's all housed in one. Yeah, Lori, I use what's called QuickBooks. I don't pay quarterly, but I do all of my revenue. I love it because like it imports off everything in, so I can like do personal business and then I can put all my money in that comes in, and then it tells me everything. And then because I'm an LLC through my company, but I file through, because I'm a single owner LLC, I can file it on my regular tax returns. So all the other deductions that are part of my life come out of that. QuickBooks is amazing. My friend Dana's husband is my friend's husband Dana is a painter, and she was the one like, you need to use QuickBooks. It's so easy. And then I always file with TurboTax. Like, I always do my own taxes. I always have. I've never used it like a tax person because I love doing that kind of stuff. No, Matt is not married. He is divorced from his ex-wife Jennifer. And you know what? I haven't asked him a lot. Like, I have, but he hasn't really talked a lot about it, and I don't know that he's comfortable. I think that he's kind of in a place right now where a lot of the stuff right now that's going on in his life, he's just trying to keep that a little bit more private, which is totally fine. I try to respect that. He's in Las Vegas. That's about all I know at this point. I'm glad you guys all have your different ways of paying your taxes. I use TurboTax. I love it because I love math, and then I love to find on the TurboTax there's like all these different ways that you can do deductions, and I love to like go through and like itemize and keep everything. And what I love about QuickBooks is that when everything is like uploaded, I don't have to like put the receipts in because it's like all of the stuff is uploaded. So it's like it tallies everything and then it imports into TurboTax. So it's like makes everything so much easier. It's more about content than family time. That's what I put on her video. Who's so mean? What are we talking about? Oh, Farrah. Yeah, it is way more about content. I'm sorry. I was like, Andrew, you talking about me? My son is sleeping. I actually have both of the brow. I have the Brow Wiz and the Brow Definer. This one and this one. I haven't watched Teen Mom at all. Were you guys surprised that he said Chelsea was kind of like standoffish and sort of above it and over it? I have great fake brows, if you know what I mean. They're super thin. So, because I grew up in the 90s when we like teased our eyebrows to nothing. And so they've never come back to what they used to look like. I am really worried about, someone was telling me that outdaughtered, like the mom in there is like the next Kate Gosselin. And I feel like any mother that agrees to put their entire lives on TV to make income is bound to have something going on there, but I don't know. I mean, it would be hard. I would not put my kids through reality TV. I actually have made a choice on this channel not to cover Sophia. I don't want to talk about children. Fraud exposure. My friend Dana got hers microbladed and they look so awesome. And Dana also gets Botox and she gets her lips filled. And I'm getting to a point where I'm getting some little crow's feet. And so she's like trying to talk me into like getting Botox. And I don't know. I'm not there yet. Hi, Aubrey. Yep, I'm not going to talk about Sophia. Sophia can't control any of this. I don't want to direct any hate towards her. I don't want to direct hate towards her child. Like, I've done some videos about her when we were, because a bunch of you had questions about school, so I did a video, like, where she basically admits she teaches herself. And I did another video where I talked about, like, stuff that Farrah was doing with Sophia. But honestly, like, the problem when you start talking about kids is then that like makes people like, I can talk about that kid and I can bully that kid and then I'm gonna go to their page and talk to her. And like, to be honest, Farrah, like the fact that she even has her own YouTube channel and has the comments on is really, it bothers me, so I don't really want to talk about her. I don't need Botox. Plus there's a lot of things. You know, I'm trying to navigate on this channel, like I'm trying to balance. Like I want to give you stories, but I don't want to appear like I'm stalking, harassing, bullying, you know what I mean? So like I have people that literally send me stuff of what Farrah is doing every day. And I'm like, I can't do a video about Farrah every day. Same thing with Janelle. Like, I can't do a video about Janelle every single day. Because I don't want to be like obsessing over a story. And Janelle and David don't really have anything going on professionally. So theoretically, if I don't talk about them, I don't put more money into their pocket by talking about them. You know what I'm saying? Like, if something big happens with them, I do talk about them. But otherwise, it's like, Farrah is just out there and doing everything, so it's easier to talk about her because she's constantly putting out content. But with Janelle and David, it's harder because they're not. They're just literally like living their lives. Amber does have a court date in 2 days, but she's not going to be in court, and it's only like a pre-trial conference with attorneys. So I don't know that a whole lot's going to happen in this. I mean, they're going to talk about the money related to Rhonda, the letter that she wrote requesting the money back. But and then there's other stuff. Yeah, that's about it. And there's like the custody stuff is like sealed and closed, so they don't even show you when the next court date is. Can I tell you, I started watching the second installment of Shane's documentary or docu-series. Look at my dog on the couch. And I stopped watching because I was bored. And I don't think I'm going to finish it, you guys, because I'm not really that interested in Jeffrey. Like, I know some of you really, really, really love him, but I just don't. Like, I don't love Jeffrey at all. And I don't need another, like, I think what bothers me about those series more than anything is it feels like it's like a running ad for them. You know, like they're talking about a product that they're launching, which is theoretically like this whole series is like a sponsorship or an ad for their businesses. And that's the part of it I don't like. They're like packaging this to you as though it's a product, when really what they're trying to do is sell you the palette that they're going to be creating, and they're selling you Jeffree Star's cosmetics. It might as well just be one long ad for Jeffree. That's why I don't like how, like, you know, a lot of the beauty influencers, I think they're really deceiving because they tell you that they're doing unbiased, you know, product stuff, and they're not. They're getting like free PR, so it's not unbiased. Like, it's not anything. You know, they say, like, Tati always says that she's not sponsored. I don't know if that's true because, like, she always has those unpackaging things where she's like unboxing everything, and then those same products show up later in like one of her test things. So theoretically it's sponsored, but it's not being disclosed. There's been tons of issues with the FTC with disclosures. And again, I'm not saying that Tati has not disclosed. I'm just saying, like, I don't know if that's where the stuff is coming from, but everything feels very suspect. And they're having these problems on the kids' channels right now where kids don't even know that they're getting ads. And it's fine if you want to make money on YouTube, but like if you have a healthy channel, like, to be honest, you can make decent money on AdSense as long as you adhere to their guidelines. So why all the extra product placements? And like, I don't want you to come to my channel and like have to feel like you have to buy things. I mean, I'm going to create more merch, but I just don't have time right now. Like, when am I going to create the merch? I don't have time to create the merch. Hi, Nadia. Oh, and that's another thing, you guys. I have some moderators being changed. Some of my moderators I reduced the overall number of moderators because there were so many people. So if my moderators that were formerly moderators don't have wrenches, it's not a big deal. They knew what was coming. We are just trying to clean some stuff up right now and get some things more organized for you guys. So everyone's on the same page. And then once I get everything back on track, the last week with everything that I've been dealing with the stuff with Leslie really made me like have to go into all of my community stuff, look at everything. So we're kind of like in a rebuilding process. Thanks, Dreads. Oh, I'm glad. I have heard the Trisha drama. Oh, let's talk about that. Hold on. My dog wants to go outside. 1 second. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. I did watch Trisha's videos. I am trying to unpack this in my mind. I have some friends that are transgender, and I spoke to like them, and they said that a lot of the things that she was saying, especially in the very early phases of transitioning and when you're working through some of those thoughts, were some of the same thoughts that they had, and that people are being kind of hard on her for the way that she's using her language and how she's describing it and what she's going through. She said that she's working with a therapist, a gender identity therapist, and she's been doing this for 6 months. She made an apology video and basically said that like she was sorry for the way that she phrased things and that she's really trying to just figure this all out, and she's really like heartbroken because like nobody wants her, but she really feels like a boy, but like she's still going through everything and can't really figure out what. It's hard to, I think, yeah, she's having an identity crisis, but Trisha Paytas, I don't know, if you watch both of the videos, she says since she was 3 years old, she has felt like a boy. And that she has always wanted to have a penis. And she's going to, but then she also feels like a woman. It's hard to, and then she said that even with her therapists, they were trying to say like, is she non-binary? Is she binary? But she said she's binary. She said that she doesn't feel non-binary and that she really does feel like a man. And if she is a man, that she's probably gay. I hope that makes sense. Thank you, Unbelievable Moments, for your super chat. I don't actually, what's her face? Richie on vacation? I don't know. I have not watched Outdaughtered ever. Yeah, so I have a friend who's non-binary transgender, May, and she is like, it basically means that like they identify sort of with both genders, or the gender that they feel is maybe a combination of the two, but May still like feels like she goes by pronouns she, but she's male to female, but she's non-binary. Yes, May is a girl now. I am progressive. I am actually, hey Katie, just want to say I love the channel, all the subs, and all my new friends I've made in this Mod Squad. Thank you, soul sister. We love you too, Brittany. You know, I feel like Patricia's been having a really bad year. A really bad year. And I feel like she's having a massive identity crisis. I've talked about this before about her. And I feel for her because I think maybe she used to troll and I think maybe she doesn't want to troll anymore. Because I don't see a lot of the trolling in this video at all. She seems extremely genuine. When she, in the apology video, it was pretty heartbreaking, to be honest. And she says she would literally never like joke about something like this. And this is what she's got going on in her life right now. But, you know, it's like the Jason breakup hit her really hard. She has said that there's issues with drugs, with alcohol, you know. I actually don't really pay attention too much to what's going on in her channel because it's so all over the place. But she's getting a ton of backlash. Like, it's in the media, you know, like it's in all the papers or it's on all the tabloids right now. Who's passenger shaming? Is that like a channel? I hope she's not lying either. I just think she's been going through a lot. I think there's probably some stuff, I don't know. She's just having a rough time. Yeah, it's hard to trust a liar. Hi, Angel Face. How are you? Missed you. Oh, you're an IG. Well, hi, passenger shaming. I love that you're here. And fraud exposer. That's awesome. Yeah, Scarlett was telling me the way that she was talking reminded her a lot of when she was transitioning. Scarlett is male to female, who is also on the name is listed as Scott De Leon, but her preferred name is, her preferred pronoun is she, her, and we call her Scarlett here. Yeah, she's hard to take seriously. I've watched like a couple of videos of Edwin's generation, but I couldn't get over the hipster vibe I got from him. I don't cover the Gypsy Sisters. I heard about the little girl, but I didn't cover it. Trisha's apology video was basically about her saying that she was female to male transgender. Yeah, I hope she's not lying about any of this, to be honest. I don't know. See, that's the problem with some of these like more corporate YouTubers that have been doing this literally just to get views is once you get to a point where you've done so many shocking videos, like you've lost your credibility so that anytime you're actually honest, nobody believes you. And she's kind of become like the boy who cries wolf. And so you're like, you know, you never know when she's actually serious. You never know when she's actually sad. It's hard. And then of course, if that's like literally how she's feeling, I don't want to be like, yeah, you're lying, you know? I haven't watched Peter Mon in a long time. I don't know. Who are Avery and Dassey? I don't know them. No, Courtney, you're right. You're absolutely right. Oh my God, I just realized your name is Courtney Loves Mac Compact. That's freaking awesome. You're always here and I just made that feel. It's hard with liars for sure. The Nick Ocado stuff, you know, I was like, partly like felt like he was trolling too. Hi, Leslie. She says, I told Bobby, and he said, I'm going to tell you that something. Oh, I love Bobby. Happy birthday, Bobby. I hope you had a good day at school. There's literally nothing going on with Leslie. I actually, oh, Leslie, what's wrong? Do you need to talk? Do we need to talk, Leslie? Do we need to have a chit chat? We do love Leslie. I talked on the phone to Flossie today. Yeah, Nick Ocado had the receipts. I cannot stand the mukbang channels though, you guys. I don't like to watch people eat. Oh, you took him to Burger King for Mommy and Bobby Day. I love that. That makes me happy. Leslie's having a rough day, you guys. Make sure you give her some extra love. No, Katie and Leslie, we are good. We are working forward, moving forward. The mukbang channels freak me out, you guys. The video about my son, I actually made it private. After Leslie and Flossie and I talked, I made some of those videos private because I didn't want to have to I didn't want anything to fuel anything, and they weren't really relevant to the channel. And after I said it, I was like, I'm done, and it was a live stream, so it's no longer out there. I hate watching people eat too. It's okay, Jessica. People always think that I'm like, I unlist things because I'm hiding stuff. Not all of my live streams I keep up. Sometimes if they hit a certain number, I'll take them down. If I don't think they're relevant anymore, I pull them off. Oh my God, the ASMR ones are weird. Have you watched the one where, oh my God, when Peter Mon tried to do ASMR, it was so bad. Oh my God, there's this lady, I can't remember what her name is, and all of her mukbangs are like eating like oysters and like, ooh, her name's like, oh God. She and Trisha Paytas like got into a humongous fight. She got arrested a few years ago. She's like she was a stripper. She does like twerking a lot on her channel. What is her name? Yeah, you know who I'm talking about. I don't remember what her name is though. Yes! Nina Unrated. That's who it is. That's who it is. What does it say from the stream from last night? People think you're on drugs. The same way you start that rumor too, and I look at you, I don't see the personality or lifestyle of an active user. I don't really know where the drug stuff came up. It started with like the summer. People just said I was super skinny. So I must be on meth, I guess. I don't know. Or coke or something. And then I have really bad allergies. Super bad allergies. And so my nose is always running. like I get chronic sinusitis and like sinus infections. It's terrible. And so if my nose is running, and yeah. Some people have been here a long time. They know that I call hair ties hair binders. They did. They thought I was on meth. And then I'm honest about having ADHD, and so I'm on Adderall as a prescription, and then it's like, you're lying, you're abusing it. There is like so many rumors. There's an entire Facebook group about me. And a Reddit of conspiracies about me. It's funny. And the rumors coming from these places are so off. It's like they're not even true. I'm in the Illuminati. You must, oh. Sorry. I'm messaging with Leslie while we're talking. So I heard Jenny left Summit in India. And I heard what's-her-face left Ronald in South Africa. And yeah. I don't think I'm on LOL Cow. I haven't heard that one yet. The Facebook group is like ridiculous. I sacrifice children to be in the Illuminati. It gets to a point, with rumors where you're just sort of like, these are so ridiculous and they're so not even true. Then you're just sort of like, well, I guess if people have this much boredom in their lives and they literally want to dedicate an entire page to me. I've been led to Leslie through watching you, and I enjoy you both. But you are so much more like me and will support you. Leslie is far sweeter than me. Leslie is really sweet. I'm more of like I'm more blunt. Oh, no. Yeah, Colte, Larissa, and Corey were out in Vegas together, and then Evelyn went crazy. Happy birthday, Kate Kush. Love Katie and the mods. Oh, thank you. Happy birthday, Kate Kush. Happy birthday. Yeah, like you guys are so right with your rumors about me. Everything. I am totally having an affair with Matt. Actually, Matt, Leslie, and I we're in a polyamorous relationship, and we are going to be buying a commune in in Costa Rica, and we're going to be making, we're going to have a bar just like Corey and Evelyn did in Ecuador, and I'm going to sell straw hats and make necklaces, and Leslie is going to sell beaded bikinis. She's going to make bikinis out of beads, and Matt is going to sell amber memorabilia. Yeah, Evelyn was going nuts on Instagram. Yeah, we're straight poly. I know. Leslie's gonna make the coconut bras, and I'm gonna make the lays and the grass skirts. Okay? And then Matt's gonna do fire spinning. So we're gonna go to Hawaii. I guess we're gonna move to Hawaii, and we're gonna have luau's. We are gonna have a luau company. Oh, Matt just sent me a text message, and he said he's out of amber memorabilia. So he doesn't have that anymore. So Matt is going to be a fire starter, and he's going to be a fire dancer. Flossie can come and she will organize everything, you guys. She will be like our CEO and our accountant. And Flossie is like going to be, Leslie knows, like her sister Flossie is like the organizer. She's like the boss. Matt is watching right now. He is watching. Yes, this is what we can do. We start rumors about ourselves. So I'm also pregnant with twins that are raccoons. And I'm going to be the first woman to deliver twin raccoons. And I'm getting a show on TLC. And it's going to be called Katie and the Bandits. Matt is not married. I don't know about I didn't ask about his relationship status. Check my Instagram DMs. I'll check them later. Mandy, thank you for the super chat. Yeah, Jessie is actually also my Jessie is going to join our poly relationship, and Jessie will be my first wife, and Leslie will be my second wife, and then Matt will just be my bitch. And then my husband Todd will be my first husband. There is no Matt crush on Katie, I promise you. Yeah, I'm giving birth to raccoons. And then the raccoons are going to give me all the tea on everything. Step baby raccoons. They also are gonna they're gonna speak 14 languages. And we're only going to let our kids eat natural everything, and they will never watch TV. But we're going to have a YouTube channel. We're going to be the parents that are like, our kids are totally natural, and we don't vaccinate or use medicine, and my kids never are on the screen, but here, welcome to our YouTube channel. We have so much to tell you about with technology through our YouTube channel, but my child doesn't use technology. Oh, the irony. Family chat. Yeah. Does Matt still... Oh, Nicole, thank you. We've got commune money coming in, Leslie. For our raccoon children. Yeah. Oh, and Leslie's husband can come too. And I suppose her 6 kids. Bobby, everyone's fighting for Bobby. I am going to breastfeed the raccoons, and I'm going to extended breastfeed them until they're 13 years old. I extended breastfed my little boy, not my husband. Oh my God. I'm dead. I'm deceased. Yeah. I breastfed my son until he was almost 4. I'm deceased. fetish. I am. Yes. You can breastfeed no. See, my raccoons are like a hybrid raccoon, and they don't have teeth. Because they don't eat teeth, they actually can eat with their brains through telecommunication with food. So that all they have to do is think about food, and then they can teleport it into their stomachs. About breastfeeding my son, did I really do that? Michael Jackson will be performing at the wedding. Yes, Layla. And so will Tupac. Tupac will show up. Elvis Presley will walk us down the aisle. And I breastfed my aunt. Oh. Oh my God. Yes, I did. To answer your question, I did extended breastfed him until he was almost 4, but it wasn't because I was like one of those crunchy moms. He had a lot of issues with feeding and eating, and he was failure to thrive, and he couldn't eat very much on his own. He had trouble drinking for a long time, and breastfeeding was like one of the only things that he did well for eating, and it was kind of like his comfort, and it was a way for me to help him, and so we were very bonded. And he didn't really, it was more like nibbles towards the end, but yeah. Yes, the raccoons can lose their limbs, and they can actually grow back, and they drink cabbage juice for that. I just stopped one day. I literally was like, you're done. We are not doing this anymore. And he was over it. Yes, in the commune, we will not wear pants. We cannot show our knees. No, screw that. In the commune, we'll probably be naked most of the time, and we'll invite the Duggars over, and they can look at nipples. You are invited to the, Layla, you can be the flower girl. We are starting a commune, Amzi, and it is a cult. But it's a naked cult with raccoons that have telecommunicated. We will defraud the Duggars with our nipples, and they will think about bad thoughts. Nipple watch, yes. Oh my God. And we will eat a combination of fruit combos, because Leslie eats combos, M&Ms, wine, and then we all have to have tattoos that say, I don't even know, what's a good tattoo? What should our tattoos be? If Layla's the follower, Brittany will be Matt's date, I guess, and oh yes, that's a good idea, Brittany. We will name the twin raccoons Mildred and Maggie. And we will remind them that Mildred and Maggie, who are all the way from the Facebook group, and they impregnated me with the raccoons. Oh my God. Eminem. I haven't seen any interviews about with Farrah. I try to like not watch her every single day. I actually never got mastitis, but I did get thrush a lot. No, Matt's not talking. He just sent me one text and that was it. Oh, there's Matt. Matt's in chat now. Oh my God. And when we talk like Michelle Duggar, we're like, yes, I will be joyfully available to you at all times. Jim Bob, how can I be joyfully available to you tonight? Can I show you my elbow? I have tried to watch Farrah's stuff. You guys, I'm like on a Farrah break. Like, I feel like if I watch her too much, I'm gonna like become, yeah. Hi, Jim Bob. Oh my God, and Ryan will come. So we'll have Ryan on the island too. So Michelle Duggar will be like, hi, Ryan. And then Ryan will be like, yep. Is there anything here to do? Nope. Okay. And then Mackenzie will be there and she'll be like, Ryan, what are you doing, Ryan? I'm joyfully available for you, Ryan. Oh my God. And our tattoos will say, I'm not Mildred. You guys are so funny tonight. So funny. I don't... This arm will say, hey, are you Mildred? And it'll be like, no, I'm not Mildred. I'm Mildred's cousin. You guys, though, I did figure out where all of those phone calls came from. We've narrowed it down. So while I was live, there was this group that was telling their members to call me and spam me as much as they could. Literally. And they put the phone number on there and they just kept calling. So it was like a bunch of different people. So remember how we were like, oh, they have a list? That's where it came from. They did have a list. It's hilarious. Hi, group, if you're watching. I know you're watching. I love you. I hope I gave you some more tea. They did. They called back way too fast. So that's why I know it was a number of different people. Oh my God, remember when the pickle jar guy called? And he had his hand stuck in the pickle jar? Oh my God, that was hilarious too. Oh, yes. I'm also, oh, here's another rumor for them. I'm also sleeping with all of the producers at MTV, like every single one of them, and all of the camera people. And that's actually how I get all of my exclusives. The haters can actually come to the commune. If they come to the commune, they cannot drink the organic water or the milk that we have squeezed with our own hands from our goats. But they can have some rainwater that has been like in the dirt. They can have that, and we'll tell them that it'll make them better people. I'm sleeping with the sound guys. I'm sleeping with the producers. I am sleeping with even the women, men or women. I don't even care. I'm sleeping with all of them. I'm also sleeping with all of the executives. I mean, everyone, allegedly. If you can't tell my sarcasm. Yeah, they can have the 0-calorie water. Oh my God. Do you guys watch Parks and Rec? And they're like talking about how like they offer water, but it's actually like water. It's like soda. And then the woman's like, and if you want a lower calorie water option, we offer Diet Water Light for around 45 calories. Like literally, Leslie Nope is my like spirit animal. And my favorite couple like goals is April and Andy. When Andy goes over to the UK and he comes back and he's like falling asleep while he's mowing, or he's falling asleep while he's doing stuff, and then he's mowing the lawn in the middle of the night and he's jumping into the dumpster. And I love April and Andy. They are so funny. And we've often we talk on this channel that we like the fat Chris Pratt better than the skinny Chris Pratt. We like our Chris Pratt on this channel a little bit thicker. I'm your spirit animal. I love that. You are my spirit animal, Robin. Yeah. Oh my God. Is Flossie here? You guys, this chat is going so fast. It's so funny. I can't even handle this. I don't even have like a celebrity crush right now for a man. I'm trying to think if I have a male celebrity crush right now. Like back a while ago, I was like, I loved Matthew McConaughey. He's so sexy. But I haven't like just developed a new crush lately. Is there a new hot man that I need to be thinking about? No, I don't like Jason Momoa. Or is that how you say it? Momoa or Momo? I read it. Did I not respond? I responded. No, I need a new... Channing Tatum is really delicious. Sometimes. I'm not a huge Brad Pitt fan. I never was. I was more of like a Johnny Depp girl, but then Johnny Depp kind of a little bit, his brain got a little, you know, he had a little too much sauce. What do I think about Onision and Kai? Thank you for the super chat, Shauna. I have not actually been, I watched a little bit of it, you guys, but I really don't, if it's true, it's terrible. Hasn't he been a problem forever? Hasn't he been already accused of doing this? I think there's, you guys, the problem with this is I think there's a lot of like YouTubers that probably do similar things to him, because whatever happened to Pro Jared? Did anything bad happen to him? Like, is his channel still going on? Remember that whole thing that went up with Pro Jared and then like I didn't hear anything happen? Like, is that drama still going on? And the Onion Boy has been a problem forever, so I feel like it's nothing really new. I mean, it's new to a point, but I know the girl that moved in has said that this all happened. I get that. What I was told, what I watched, I only watched videos, like, and I've seen a bunch of videos on it. Like, there was a girl that like, a fan that he befriended, and somehow she ended up moving into his house when he was, like, when she was still a minor, and then after she turned 18, they started having a sexual relationship. That's what she says, I think, but she says that he, like, groomed her. I don't know. I don't know enough about it. Uncle Jesse forever. Well, Uncle Jesse is going to be really sad because Aunt Becky is going to jail probably. I feel like there's a lot of stuff on YouTube where people accuse people of stuff without having a ton of evidence too. So I don't know. I feel like this Onion guy has been doing this a lot. But what happened to Pro Jared? Like, remember only a couple months ago, everyone was up in arms, and like, is anyone still worried about him? I'm sure he's still doing it, you know, allegedly. have I backed off Chrisley's? No, I just did a video about them a couple of minutes ago. Oh, bootleg bathwater. That sounds like a really good idea. Tax crafts with the Chrisleys. Yes, Onion Boy is Unisian. I don't even know how to say his name. You guys, I tried to watch his channel and he does not my cup of tea at all. And then I saw like Jacqueline Glenn did a video on him and Blair White did a video on him and like all these other channels have done videos on him. And I don't really feel like I'm in the same, like, I don't know, isn't he like in some different sort of genre on YouTube? He seems like he's in the, I don't even know, what's that genre? They're all like edgier. Is that a thing? Is that like the edgy YouTube? Or are they like the goth YouTube? Like what is that group of people? Oh, Repzilla. Isn't Onision always making videos that are just really terrible? Just like, did I tell them what? Did you? They are reptilians. Yes, they are reptilians. They are actually reptilians. Pro Jared, like, is there anything going on with that? I feel like I need to check right now. I'm actually Aaron Carter's manager. Didn't you know that? Aaron Carter and I totally bought an island, and I am moving there with him and Tupac, and we are going to be putting out our first rap extended LP on vinyl, and we're going to be touring with Atmosphere and Jay-Z. Yeah, and we're going to be on the Warped Tour. Wait. I don't know. Yep. His tattoo on his face, it was actually supposed to be of me, but he was super wasted when he got it, and then he turned it into Rihanna. I forgot to tell you guys that. Thank you, 5 little monkeys. Welcome. What do I think of his face tattoo? I think you should never have a face tattoo if you want to have a real job. I have zero, my husband has tattoos, so I have nothing against tattoos. I just think you should keep them off the face. But that's just me. If you have a face tattoo, that's on you. Should I get a matching face tattoo that says, "Where's Mildred"? Oh my God, that could be our merch. You know how they do "Where's Waldo"? We could do "Where's Mildred." Where's Mildred, right? And what would Mildred look like? Would she be like an old lady? Is she like wearing glasses? Does she have like a fupa? Like, is she got like a little chub up here? Or is she really skinny? Is she like the skinny old lady with the skinny little legs that's like got pom-poms? Like, what does Mildred look like? Should we do a temporary Aaron Carter tattoo for our merch? Oh, you guys found Mildred? Okay, I'll check out her photo. I saw that Dr. Drew wants to talk to Aaron Carter. You guys, did you love... Amanda, that's a really good thing. Did you guys love the Golden Girls? I loved the Golden Girls. Who was your favorite? I was all about Estelle Getty. She was my favorite. I was obsessed with her. I was so sad when she died. Sophia. She was so... You know what's so funny though is like I would watch that show as a kid and like I didn't even know the jokes, and then I became an adult and I rewatched it and I was like, holy crap, these jokes. Like Sophia was like always slut shaming Blanche. Do you know they make like Golden Girls t-shirts? I feel like I should get one. Oh, Betty White. She's cute. She's so cute. If I get to be as old as Betty White, I would love to be like as funny as her. She was so funny. Blanche was the one that slept around, and Dorothea was always slut shaming her. Dorothy in the streets, Blanche in the sheets. Oh my god, that could totally be a merch. Oh. Betty White is so... She was like those women were like, you know, they paved the way for so many female comedians. I feel like B. Arthur was like, she really, and like Mary Tyler Moore and Betty White, they really paved the way for like people like Tina Fey and Amy Poehler and all of these amazingly smart and funny comedians. Like, I know it's like Amy Schumer and like there's other ones that are a little bit more crass, but I feel like I am more drawn in terms of comedians to the more like intelligent ones that aren't always talking about sex. Like, I cannot stand Amy Schumer's type kind of comedy because she's constantly like, I feel like she's always like dumbing things down and like talking like she's a frat boy. I love Amy Poehler and I love Tina Fey. I love Kathy Griffin too. I saw her stand up. It was hysterical. I thought I was going to pee my pants. Lucille Ball too. Yes, she did that too. And who was the other one? Oh God, that's friends with Louis C.K. Oh my God, she keeps defending him. Sarah, what's her face? What's her last name? Silverman? Sarah Silverman, is that? Yeah. I used to like her, but now she's like defending Louis C.K. and I just can't. I can't get on board with that. And it sucks because I thought he was so funny. Oh my God, Kathy Griffin's stand-up is so hysterical. I can't remember. It was like like in the late, it was like probably 2008, 2009. It was so funny. She was talking about meeting Paris Hilton like at the Grammys or something. It was hilarious. It was so funny. Yeah, I don't like Amy Schumer either. And I was so agitated how like everything that went down with Kathy, she was like completely hung out to dry by Bravo and by Anderson Cooper. I thought that was so lame. Because Andy Cohen, who does the stuff on Bravo, he's said a lot of things that are kind of like questionable. And it's like, why are you going to like I don't know. I thought she got really like bamboozled in that one. Shauna says, thank you for your great updates and stories. I look forward to your streams and videos. Thank you. Melissa McCarthy. Oh my God. Suki. Oh my God. Gilmore Girls. Who would you be if you were on the Gilmore Girls? I feel like I would be a combination of Rory and Lorelai. I would definitely not be Paris. No, I would probably be Lorelai because I'm always getting into fights with people. I can never keep my mouth shut. I always say shit I regret. I'm always making stupid choices. I am so Lorelai. Lorelai. I am totally Lorelai. Oh, Gilmore Girls is like my favorite show ever. Dean. Oh, he's delicious. And you guys, were you like pro Dean? Were you like Team Dean, Team Jess, or Team Logan? Because I want to eat sushi off of Logan. He is so delicious. So the reboot, Jennifer, it really confused me because Rory was not who I thought she was. I didn't like how they brought her back as like not, she was like disorganized. She didn't know who she's always forgetting about her boyfriend. She was always like running all over the place. I didn't like Rory in the reboot at all. I didn't like that she was involved with a man that was like in another relationship and she was in another relationship. I was like confused by it. I felt like they like, after all of that hard work, she was somehow lost, which was weird to me. What I loved about the reboot was that Lorelai and Luke were back together and they got married because that's what should have happened. But instead, stupid season 7 happened and Amy left and she married Christopher, which was the dumbest decision in the world. I wish we could just erase season 7 from the world, from the universe. I'm so glad you found me, Shauna. Yeah, she didn't even sound this, like Rory was not even the same person. Kayla Ray, I said a really mean comment to you a couple months ago and I'm sorry and I'm happy to be here and a part of your community. Well, you are welcomed with open arms back, Kayla. I'm happy you're here too. We forgive and forget here. All right, you guys, I want to go lay down. And I feel like I need to have a, I feel like Leslie needs to have some, a heart-to-heart. So I'm going to go offline. I need to talk to her. But thank you guys so much for joining me. I'll be back tomorrow with more stuff. And I am really glad for so many of you that have come back and are happy to be back. We welcome you. We are so happy to have you guys back. I have gone out and removed a bunch of people from the from my blocked list that have actually apologized. If you're watching and you are blocked and you don't want to be blocked anymore and you would like to talk, reach out to me on social media. I am more than happy to help. We were just really trying to get toxic stuff off this page, and if you can behave, and we would love to have you back. All right, you guys. Bye.